For about 6 weeks now, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus has been my everyday phone, and today is my full review. I'm going to make this video as short as possible, so let's go ahead and start off with the price. Depending on where you purchased it, you either got a great deal because you were trading something in, or you dropped a big chunk of change starting at $1,100 for this Plus model. I paid roughly $700 out of pocket for mine because I was trading another phone in. And I personally think that it was way worth the $700 that I paid for. Now, let's talk design. So you get the very familiar boxy shape with somewhat sharp corners here and an extremely thin bezel, making this a 91% screen to body ratio. So it's awfully close to an all-display device. The glass-on-glass body flows extremely well with the aluminum, and the front, of course, has this awesome curved screen. Sidebar, I know it's an unpopular taste, but I actually prefer curved screens, and this overspill here, it's really what gets me. This one, of course, is the beautiful Aura Glow, and it is a super fingerprint magnet, unfortunately. The buttons have all moved to the left now, and I still don't like it, even though I'm slightly getting used to it. You find a speaker and a USB-C port at the bottom, and of course, Samsung finally parted ways with the headphone jack. By the way, if that speaker is covered at all, which it tends to do all the time, you get no audio. If your finger covers it, it literally is muted. Now the quality, of course, is what you would expect from a flagship phone. It is extremely premium and it feels very premium in your hands. And it has one of the best displays on the phone out there right now. We're looking at a Quad HD 3040 by 1440 AMOLED display. And the thing is just gigantic. It stands at 6.8 inches, just all of the screen that you can ever want. You may know this already, but Samsung is renowned for the way it calibrates its displays. You're gonna get very vibrant colors as always, meaning black is just very black, red is just very red, and so forth. Unfortunately, Samsung kept the refresh rate on this device at 60 Hz. Anything higher than that would have brought this device very close to perfect. As far as software and performance, I personally did not expect Samsung to do so well with its software, but I have to admit I have not had a single complaint with One UI. Since they launched it, it has been a joy using it, and it's also very good to see that consistent path that Samsung has been following as far as improvements on the software itself. It's extremely smooth, it's buttery smooth, and I haven't had any issues with it. Now the phone is just crazy fast. This unit here packs a 12 gigs of RAM and a 256 gigs of storage with the option of an external SD card up to, I believe, a terabyte, and it is running Snapdragon 855. And all of these are more than enough good specs for me personally, and also in my opinion, way more than the average person or even more would need. In the words of Travis MCP, this thing is a productivity phone. And it is true when you look at all of the specs of the phone itself. Many people tend to compare it to regular phones, but it's actually a big mistake because this here is a true pro phone and it was really never meant for the majority of the people. That being said, I'm not saying that this is a perfect phone. There are certain things that I wish were different or I wish it would have, but it does not take away from the fact that this phone actually gets things done 100. Personally, as a content creator, I have a better grasp of my analytic and all of the handling of all content creation tasks using this phone. It really makes things easy. Now, as far as battery life goes, this thing will not die. It packs a gigantic 4300 milliamp hour battery, and it is of course fast charge capable. The 25 watt charger gets it back to full charge in no time. It's just ridiculous. It's also wireless and reverse wireless charge capable. Based on my personal use, I get a full day of heavy usage between 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. and I still end up with a good 20 to 25% battery life left. Now DeX, I'm just happy DeX is still around, and now it's just a plug and play type of feature. So whether you have a Mac or a PC, you just go ahead and plug it in and you are good to go. And it has a fantastic processing power. It's really fast and it allows you to do so much. I transfer files, pictures, I get access to my phone. It's extremely handy when I'm at work and I don't need to be picking up my phone every time. I could just connect that, be working, and every now and then if I need to do something on my phone, just toggle in between screens and then do things on my phone and then go back to the work screen. It's really useful. It's very nice to see companies like Samsung or Apple, all of those big manufacturers, striving for innovation and improvements on the phone. But The in-display ultrasonic, whatever they call it, fingerprint sensor is just not there yet. It's delayed, it's slow. I really just wish Samsung, had put that, had added that, but also kept the fingerprint sensor on the back of the phone like it did on the Note 9 and the Note 8. But hopefully, they find ways to improve it and make it even faster. The S Pen. Screen off memo is still my favorite thing because I use it almost every day. But now you can even get your writings indexed in a way where you can actually search for whatever you wrote at a later time. The S Pen is still very handy to sign documents, play drawing games. It can be used as a remote for the camera shutter and much more. For the camera, it has 3 cameras on the back there. So you have the wide angle, the telephoto, and the ultra wide angle camera. I actually have a separate video focused solely on camera, and you'll be able to find a ton of details there when it comes to the camera on this phone. So all you have to do is just click the link that's going to pop up here, and that's going to take you straight to the video. So my take is this: all the bells and whistles you will want on a Pro device, you would find most of them, if not all of them, on this device. It's not a perfect phone, but as of right now, it is awfully close to that. Whether you're looking for media consumption or productivity heavy phone, this will provide a fantastic user experience. This is pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this video or found it helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and of course we get that little back and forth in the comment section. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.